Hello and welcome back to It's Just a Phase, the only podcast that self-destructs. Tick, 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 boom. Hello, welcome back. I'm your host, Chris. If you haven't figured out the scheme by now, I record a podcast episode every day, 10 years, and then I delete it. So today, this is episode 11. It's episode 11. And yeah, what are we doing today? We're going on a little adventure with a whole bunch of crap in the back of the car. And yeah, it's been a car cast kind of week, which is okay. You know, we're gonna have some of those along the way. We just got to get them out of the way now. And the car is a good place. That I can be as loud as I want and as obnoxious as I want and not have to worry about it. So yeah, CarCast. I'm currently on a little bit of an adventure. Won't tell you where. That's a surprise for another day. But I have taken a pit stop down in a little town called Crozet, Virginia, right outside of Charlottesville, where I have stopped at what is the best bakery in the world. Not sponsored. See if I can get the logo up. There you go. You should be able to see that. Praha Bohemian Bakery and Cafe. It's the best one in the world. One of my best friends, his family owns it, and so it's phenomenal. It's a huge pick me up. I got a nice coffee, a little rosemary honey kind of thing, and I got a little piece of chocolate cake. So that was good. So yeah, it is phenomenal if you are ever nearby. If you're going up to DC or over to Virginia Beach, wherever you're headed to, definitely stop there. It's a phenomenal place, and it tastes so good, and the people are friendly. It's just a great vibe when you're in there. It's a phenomenal place. But yeah, we're on a little adventure. We're actually going to see Sam today. You're not going to see Sam, sadly. I wish you could, but I didn't want to stress him out. So there's none of that. We will postpone that until another time, okay? So, yeah, it's really weird. I noticed I did it yesterday, too, when I was recording. But I'm more likely, I'll just make eye contact with myself instead of actually looking at the camera, which is interesting. It's an interesting little psychological thing. And there it is again. I can't even stop it. Yeah. So we're gonna go see Sam. He's throwing a little graduation party somewhere in a location I won't spoil. So yeah, I'm gonna see him, and then we're gonna go continue the rest of our journey, and then potentially we'll have some guests on for tomorrow's episode. But yeah, that about covers it. We're coming up on some important days to remember. Towel Day is coming up. Make sure you got your towel. Let's see what else is coming up. My cousin's getting married. There will not be a wedding podcast. Sorry for that. There will be a podcast on the wedding day, but there will not be a wedding podcast. I won't do that. I wouldn't do that to him. As funny as I think it would be. And yeah, there should be a lot of travel coming up. So there's potentially going to be a lot of car casts or a lot of podcasts from places that you wouldn't expect. So yeah, it'll be pretty exciting. It's going to be a fun little stretch here of a lot of travel. And we should be able to have we have a really, really fun podcast planned, like at the start of June. I wish that I could say that the podcast wasn't I wish I could say the podcast was built around this one idea, but it wasn't. It was one of the original ideas, but yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm excited, and I hope you're excited. I hope you had to get a little energy there. I hope that you are continuing to enjoy these. And if you, again, you can either do it on the website, you can do it in the comment section, whatever. If you have fun ideas for a podcast idea, whether it's, oh, this is a really interesting way to play with the format, like yesterday, Schrodinger's podcast, right? I think that's a really cool idea, right? And obviously, like, there are ways to do it a little bit better than how I did it. But, there are some other fun ideas that we have planned. Whether it's like, go to this place, do a podcast here, like that's one kind of idea. And then there's like, do a podcast where this happens, right? Where it's a Schrodinger's box kind of thing, Schrodinger's cat. Or do something where it's like, I don't want to give away some ideas. Yeah, that'd be helpful if you could give out some of those ideas. So, yeah, I think that's everything for today, episode 11. As I told you, we'll start to have like more guests come on. We've got 10 years of doing this, so it's going to be a heck of a ride. And there's going to be some episodes that are like this, where it's, 6 to 10 minute episodes, as we've kind of had in the last couple weeks. But, we're going to have some fun guests on next week for sure, potentially tomorrow. And then potentially through most of June, we'll have some fun guests on, but we'll kind of play it by ear and see how it goes. But yeah, this is going to be fun. Every time I do this, I get more excited and I kind of add a little bit more energy and kind of figure out what I like to put in the podcast and what I don't. And I've started to go out of my way. I think I talked about this yesterday. Or no, I didn't. I started to go out of my way to like go on an adventure. Like partially for me, just to say like, oh, I did this thing today. But also for you guys, it's like, oh, I can get myself into some pretty interesting shenanigans if I really try. So, yeah, it was a pleasure for episode 11. And I will see you for tomorrow's episode. There are 3,639 episodes left. Catch you guys tomorrow.